Hello, everyone. I'm Sheldon Barlett-Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. He never disappoints. I cannot wait for my next guest to reintroduce himself, his first and last name, and all he's up to.
Sheldon, I'm, of course, Louis Bezich, men's health advocate, contributing writer to phillyvoice.com, and the author of Crack the Code, 10 Proven Secrets That Motivate Healthy Behavior and Inspire Fulfillment in Men Over 50. Good to see you.
Oh, it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. You never disappoint me. In some cases, it's always something that I'm struggling with or something that I'm thinking about. And then you're like, here's our next topic. And I'm like, just right on time, always. What are we talking about today?
Today, Sheldon, I want to revisit the topic we spoke about before, but because it's so incredibly important and there's some new research out, and that is sleep, right? It's so beneficial to our health and contributes to a healthy lifestyle. But unfortunately, 15% of Americans, that's somewhere between 70 and 80 million people, have trouble falling asleep every night. Maybe it hits home with you. I don't know. Men, men fare a little bit better than women at 15% for men having trouble versus 17% for women. But the bottom line is that this is an incredibly important factor in the health of Americans.
For sure.
And what's exciting is that there's new research out of Iceland, just published in the journal BMJ, that supports other studies where they studied over this most recent research. They studied over 4,300 adults aged 39 to 67 over a 10-year period, right? So a very long study, really good data. And what did they find? Well, consistency in physical activity is important to optimizing sleep and reducing insomnia. So they established, again, a connection between healthy behaviors and good sleep.
Yeah.
Exercising just 2 or 3 times a week, getting a total of at least 1 hour of exercise had incredible benefits for the participants. Let me just give you a couple of bullets on that because it's really exciting. 42% were less likely to have difficulty falling asleep. 22% of the participants were less likely to have symptoms of insomnia. And one that I really like, over half, 55%, were more likely to get the recommended 6 to 9 hours of sleep per night. So these guys really did a nice job. And again, it's backed up by prior studies that, again, healthy behaviors and exercise in particular can really help you sleep, which is key to everything.
Which is key to everything. Because it's not that we're not tired. It's not that we haven't but our minds are racing. And I think that being physical, having some activity, always, when I work out in the morning, I sleep better in the evening. It's just true. And we tend to forget, those of us that are grossly ambitious, that are kind of running around, whether or not, again, you're a stay-at-home mom, you're an executive, you're all those things,
right.
You're tossing and turning, but there are things that we can do in order to help us get a good night's sleep. I love this. I love it.
Yeah, and it really gives, medical personnel, your doctor and others, another treatment option. We often talk about the sleeping pills and other medications and such, which, are something that you should discuss with your doctor. But, simply trying to exercise more really just represents another treatment option. Really because what the experts will tell you, that obviously exercise promotes relaxation, reduces stress, enhances your moods, and really helps to regulate the body's internal clock. And so when you put that all together, it translates into better sleep.
Into better sleep. And some of us, I used to sleep well, right? And then things kind of happen in your life and you get out of that routine. We've talked about so many times in our conversations together, the importance of a rhythm and a routine within our lives to help us. And proper sleep is part of that, right? Part of that routine.
Yep, absolutely. Getting a good night's sleep, getting to bed at the same time on a regular basis, the experts will tell you, is key. Having the right, atmosphere, darkness and no distractions with iPhones and other devices and such. That's all goes into it. But again, the connection between exercise, healthy behaviors can really have a big impact.
All right, so we got to get ourselves moving so we can get a good night's sleep. It is always, again, always good and always on time for me. Last night was a little restless, so I think I have to work out a little bit today in order to ensure that tonight is a good one. I want to make sure that people can get in touch with you, my dear friend, that they can follow, fan, and like you. Where can they find more information?
Sure. You can certainly get me on social media at Louis Bezich or at my website, 50plusmen.com. You'll see what's going on in my world and get all sorts of tips on healthy behavior.
Oh, I love it. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All the information that you need in order to live a better and healthy life. Thank you so much for joining me from all
Thank
of you.
you.
Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Loved
It's
it.
so good. Make sure you run, follow, fan, and like all that he's got going on from all of us here at This Is It TV. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and we will see you soon. Take care.